with his starting fives. And to make a change like this, if you're the Pacers, you got to think there's a little bit of a chink in the armor, and you've got to jump on it.
Our officials tonight, the crew chief is Scott Foster. Our referee is Sean Wright. Our umpire is Ed Malloy. The three combined just a little under 5,000 NBA games officiated, and here we go, and the Knicks will have it first.
How high out those high screaming rolls are for Jalen Brunson. Gives them a little bit more room to operate downhill.
Absolutely, and I think if you're going to pressure the ball, that's one thing that's going to happen. If you're Indiana, the screen is going to be higher on the floor.
It's Nembhard. Nice fake. Anunoby will tail him into the paint. Rebound Towns. Didn't see a kind of minutes he's normally used to seeing in game two. It's Bridges, and Halliburton will defend. Brunson again finds some depth in the corner. It's a three. Bridges. Rebound taken by Nembhard.
Great block out by Miles Turner on Mitchell Robinson, the best offensive rebounder in the playoffs.
It's a Turner three. And a rebound by Towns, his second.
Tyrese went down hard on that dribble penetration, kind of grimacing on the way back.
Brunson has been fantastic scoring the ball. It's loose on the miss. Nembhard will vacuum it in. Here come the Indiana Pacers. They're the 4 seed, the Knicks the 3, and Nembhard will set up with a 3. Rebound, another one by Towns.
Still didn't like the defense here. Soft on the switch. That's how Indiana's gotten a lot of threes in this series.
Bridges way off on that shot. Siakam the other way, coming off that monster game of 39 in game 2. This is over Brunson, across the lane.
Well, he created the mismatch right there on Brunson. And again, Brunson giving up size and weight. Siakam coming off that 39-point game 2, continuing to thrive here offensively.
New York has shot the ball well. Game 2, they shot 47%. The Knicks shot 51% in game 1. It's Brunson on the side. Neesmith comes up on him. Shot clock at 1. Off in time and off the rim and picked up by Halliburton. 2 straight games with 11 assists in each. Siakam hard into Towns with a spin. Rebound Robinson.
Siakam wasn't missing many of those the other night.
Towns hard, bulldozing, right to Turner with a fake. Robinson gets it.
It's a great pass by Towns right there. Great pass.
Hey, it's worth noting these Pacers have not shot the ball particularly well in these playoffs in this building. Nice crossover block there by OG.
No, and in particular, the guy who struggled here and been great on the road is Tyrese Halliburton.
Inside Anunoby. Knocked away Halliburton, and a whistle and a foul. It's on Indiana. A little more than 3 minutes into this game here in the first quarter.
Well, here's Mitchell Robinson's first offensive rebound. That's a tough one if you're Siakam because of the air ball. And then there's the foul. Easy call there.
Stan, as a coach, here's a guy in Robinson with Anunoby at the line that you're bringing off the bench most of the time. Now he starts. The philosophy of him as a starter as opposed to a bench guy controlling his minutes.
Well, it's a little easier to control the minutes as a starter. If we remember, go back to game 2, they wanted to get him more minutes. He had to play 15 and a half straight minutes. So start him, he can get a little rest and come back in the game. So they can get him the same amount of minutes, but not wear him out.
Nembhard with a 2.
Great patience there by Nembhard. And that's going to be the Pacers. They've got to get the defensive rebounding, and Halliburton again, always looking up.
With another assist, Bridges will take it deep and get it to go.
Well, that's a great screen by Mitchell Robinson. I really think a key tonight for the Knicks offensively is they've got to set solid screens.
Halliburton had the big game 1. Here's his 3 right here. There's another rebound by Karl Anthony Towns, already collecting 5 in the first 4 minutes.
Well, Halliburton only shooting 18% from 3 in this building in the playoffs.
Big three right there by Anunoby.
How about the jab step to create that space there by OG?
It's Halliburton. Bridges held. Here's the shot with a foul. Bridges picks up number 1 with a look at Tom Thibodeau. He's been a head coach in the NBA for 12 years. 5th with the Knicks, with the Bulls, with the Wolves, and now New York. Halliburton at the stripe.
And Coach, you know this. You've been in this position. Only one of two things are going to happen from this lineup change. Either if the Knicks go on to win this game, everyone's going to say Thibs is a genius. If they lose here in game 3, they're going to come for his head, unfortunately.
Well, that's the way it goes. But look, you have to understand as a coach, I don't care what you do or don't do. If you lose, you're going to get criticized.
Correct.
So that's the way it goes in that business.
And Reggie, the psyche now of Hart, who has to come off the bench, normally a starter.
And the good thing about Josh Hart is he's an energy guy, and he understands that he is going to bring the same amount of energy as if he's in the starting lineup or coming off the bench.
Brunson kicks it in the corner. It's a Bridges 3. A rebound by Nesmith. And Siakam. Gigantic first quarter. Takes it inside hard. Rebound is off the fingertips of Towns. Down goes Siakam with a whistle at the 7:22 mark here in the first. Out of bounds and 17 seconds on the shot clock.
There's a rush shot there by Siakam in transition.
Well, he got off to such a good start the other night. I'm sure
he did.
Duplicate what he did in game 2.
Oh, Nesmith is free. It's a three-point shot and a rebound by Brunson.
Well, Reggie already mentioned it. The Pacer perimeter players in particular have not shot the ball nearly as well here at Gainbridge as they have on the road in the playoffs.
Siakam trying to defend inside Anunoby. And finally, they get it to go through. Robinson with the touch. Anunoby had the position. And now Robinson has hit his first 2 shots of the game. A good sign for the Knicks. On the miss, Turner couldn't stop it. Timeout taken. The Knicks by 5 on TNT.
More points tonight. Brunson, Halliburton, or Siakam.
I'm going to go with Brunson.
I have to agree with you.
Welcome back, everybody, to Indianapolis, where the Knicks have taken an 11-6 lead. Coach Carlisle just telling his team, if Robinson is back in this game, which he is, we have to get out and run even faster, take advantage of their slower lineup, and on defense, we're too jumpy. Don't fall for the shot fakes. Get a hand up, but stay down and stay together, guys.
Hey, thank you. Siakam gets the offensive rebound. Cross-court pass, Siakam. Towns will come out there. It's into Turner, defended by Brunson.
And the Pacers giving the Knicks a little taste of their own medicine on the offensive glass there. Extra possession.
Indiana 3 of 12. Knicks 5 of 13. And Brunson's got it. Nimhard stays with him. Nice fit by Brunson. Gets that shot away.
That was great defense by Nimhard, though. Very difficult shot for Jalen Brunson.
Halliburton, who struggles a bit at home in these playoffs, is better on the road with his offense. He's looking for the screen from Turner and goes into Brunson. He got that one.
A lot of contact as well, but didn't get the call. But you saw, once he saw Brunson in front of him, he wasn't giving the basketball up, understanding he's got to work Brunson at this end of the floor.
Halliburton is scoring 7 less points a game at homestand than he does on the road.
Absolutely, and not shooting the ball nearly as well. I'll tell you what, Nesmith gets over screens as well as anybody I have seen in years.
And the key for that is what? Just being aggressive, the read, or all of it?
Physical and tough. Here's the drive. That's
Wow, that's a foul.
That's an obvious foul.
Nesmith picked up number 1. The All-Star Halliburton and the All-Star Brunson. They came in as the headliners.
Already we've seen Nesmith start on him. Nimhard came into him. Halliburton has had a shot at him here in the first quarter. Going to see a lot of bodies tonight.
Tonight from Indianapolis, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And by AT&T, connecting changes everything. Brunson again. He was 5 of 5 in game 2, 12 of 14 from the line in game 1. For the series, though, this may surprise some people. For the series, he is -4 in the plus minus.
Yeah, look, I mean, one of the biggest, well, the reason for the lineup change with Tom Thibodeau is that 5-man lineup that they've been starting all year was easily the worst 5-man lineup in the playoffs.
Josh Hart has come in, Toppin has come in, Bridges with the deflection and the steal, and here comes New York. The trailing Hart. And Nembhard goes up on him.
Good defense there in transition by Indiana.
Bridges hard into Toppin with the fadeaway.
That's nice. And we've seen a lot of that, especially in game 2 from Bridges, that fadeaway from mid-range.
Robinson on the perimeter. The whistle down low. Inside it was going as Turner got caught up with Anunoby. Anunoby, number 1.
A little step back fade there from McHale.
I like what Miles Turner's doing, really sealing hard when the Knicks switch, forcing the foul right there, not just getting out of the way.
Miles McBride has just checked in. Deuce McBride has come in for Anunoby.
Smaller lineup on the floor here now for New York.
Turner on top. Toppin, 3. The rebound and a foul inside on the Knicks.
And Turner's a little frustrated because once that switch happened, he had Deuce McBride on him and was rolling to the block, but Toppin took the quick 3. If he'd have been patient, Pacers could have had a good look down low with Turner. But nonetheless, this was tough by Deuce trying to hold off Turner on that offensive glass.
Nembhard goes in hard and puts up the shot with a bump into Robinson.
And again,
and a foul and an inside on the Knicks.
Miles Turner is turning into Mitchell Robinson here.
Well, he is. He's taking advantage of the switches and the size advantage, drawing fouls in the post and on the glass, and giving Indiana second opportunities.
McBride picks up his second foul. Turner will put up a 3.
And it pays off. 2 extra possessions and you get a 3 out of it.
And very fitting that he's the one who gets the 3 because he's the one who created the extra opportunities.
They go in here in stride. Robinson couldn't get it. Shepard has come in. That ball was deflected. Halliburton corner. Shepard 3.
NBA coach should take clips from this series and use them as instructional video for players on how to get over picks. Aaron Nesmith has been tremendous.
That would be Ben Shepard on Brunson. Picks up the quick foul.
Couple substitutions. Turner's out. McConnell in for Indiana. Nembhard is out. Bradley has come in. Shepard picks up his first. Bradley seeing time in the series in game 2, and they love his rebounding.
Well, that's right, and he's in against Mitchell Robinson because he is a bigger body, a better blockout guy, and a better rebounder than Thomas Bryant.
One shot will go. It's a 3, and Brunson's got 7. Here's McConnell. Played for 2 teams. Sixers and Indiana. McBride, another foul off the bench, and that is a big story because the bench isn't deep. Indiana is now in the bonus. McConnell is at the line. 3 fouls on McBride.
That's huge because they're counting on his offense off the bench there for the Knicks.
No question. So the Knicks now are going to go a little different, and we're going to see DeLon Wright in, who played 26 seconds in this series up till now.
Free throw here can tie it for the Pacers in honor of Memorial Day. Please join the NBA family in recognizing the sacrifice of our nation's military and their families.
They're going to go away from Cameron Payne, bring in Wright, who's more of a defensive orientated type guard. but he's bigger than Payne.
Bridges will take it the entire length and have it knocked away from behind. Bradley got a hand on it. It's Halliburton and McConnell. Shepard cuts. Brunson is on McConnell. Toppin switching. Brunson is on him. That's a foul. And that's on Brunson. Number 1.
Bradley, less than 20 seconds into this ball game, making his presence known with the block shot. Here's the foul on Brunson. Bumping Toppin, sending him back to the free throw line. And the reason why the Pacers are in the bonus here early on, again, let's go give credit to Miles Turner picking up those early fouls on the offensive glass.
That's exactly right. Relentless effort on the offensive glass draws a lot of fouls, gets you into the penalty earlier, and gives you a chance to shoot some free throws.
Obi Toppin, born in Brooklyn, high school basketball in the New York City area. 2-point Indiana lead. Brunson's got it. Bradley in front.
A bad island to be on if you're Bradley.
Little dive and a foul.
But again, and we keep harping on this, was the great screen by Mitchell Robinson. Forced the switch. And Shepard not quite as good getting over screens as Neesmith. So that's what put Tony Bradley on Brunson.
Bradley picks up his first. Here is Brunson at the free throw line.
And they were hurt both ways, because if there wasn't a foul and that was a missed shot by Brunson, Robinson would have cleaned it up because he had Shepard on his backside.
No question.
2 of 2 tonight. Brunson at the stripe with 7. Download the FanDuel Sports app tonight and make every playoff moment more in America's #1 sportsbook. There's so much to like about Brunson. One of the things which clearly shows where his heart and mind are is he took less money to sign early with the Knicks when he could have waited and signed for more.
No question, because he wanted them to have the flexibility to put more talent around him to give them a chance to win.
Halliburton in the corner. McConnell with a 3. Robinson a rebound, and when he's in, they rebound about 10% better. He's got 4 already as a starter tonight. And Bridges. Hart. Robinson in perfect position. Staked his claim and got it to go.
Yeah, but if you're Ben Shepard, you've got to grab and hold up and wrap up Robinson. Send him to the free throw line.
I would have even thought about wrapping him up before he got the ball.
Right, with the deflection on defense for New York, and here comes Bridges. Knicks have led by 5. Pacers have led by as many as 2. Step back 3. Brunson. McConnell's got it. 2 to play in the first quarter.
Nice.
Bradley right
Good
in there.
seal. Great seal. That's what you teach most big men. Run to the front of the rim. If you've got a smaller guy on you, seal him down low.
Sort of a lost art, Reggie, because a lot of bigs now stop at that 3-point line and teams run that 5-out offense. But when a big runs to the rim, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Hart open 3. Toppin the rebound. Halliburton at the controls. McConnell will cut and fire and get his own miss.
Great job in this first quarter by the Pacers, rebounding their own misses here. I wonder if this is going to be Halliburton. That would be number 2 if it is.
These big guys taking advantage of switches at both ends. Mitchell Robinson here on Shepard. And then at the other end, Tony Bradley on DeLon Wright. That's how you have to take advantage of mismatches.
Shepard just picked up his 2nd.
Looked like he was holding on from that backside a little bit there, Coach.
Good.
But that was a good call. I think the officials were waiting to see if that ball went in from Brunson. What a start here for Brunson. Hasn't shot the ball particularly well. Only 2 of 6, but already he will have shot 6 free throws here in the first quarter alone. He only had 5 free throws for the whole game. Game 2.
He did shoot 14 free throws in game 1. Watching it again,
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt he got him from behind.
Towns has come in.
Big thing for the Knicks, though. Reggie hit it in the open. The Knicks, no turnovers yet.
Halliburton's out, Nembhard in, Bradley out, Turner is in, Shepard is out, Siakam is in. Towns in for Robinson. Brunson hits both free throws. Turner faking the three. Towns came out on him. Nembhard. Turner a screen and a two.
Good balance. Good ball movement by the Pacers, coach.
Yeah, Nembhard's always under control and always on balance when he shoots the ball. And then Hart, we know, one of the best coast-to-coast players in this league.
Reggie, one of the tough things, and you know this more than anyone with your 18 years and multiple playoff series, the challenge of the playoffs, dealing mentally with the highs and lows, the ups and downs.
And here's Hart as he goes down, hits the floor, holding that left wrist.
Yep.
And to your point, Kevin, the challenge is, and what the beauty about best of 7 series is you don't look at a series in its totality. You look at it from game to game. So yes, the Pacers are up 2-0, but this is like a game 7 situation for the New York Knicks, right? Because they can't afford to go down 3-0. So if you're Coach Thibs, you take the approach, everything is on the board now. The lineup change, right? Going deep in our bench, bringing in Wright. I have a feeling we may see a little bit of Landry Shamet too, possibly.
Maybe Precious Achiuwa. I mean, everybody's on board tonight. And look, Tom Thibodeau said before the game just what you said. You don't play the series, you play the game.
The spinning move, McConnell. Wow. He's had 2 straight games of 10 points in each and does exactly what they need off the bench.
Well, he's averaged 12 a game here in the playoffs at home.
Final 18 seconds, game clock and shot clock, about a 6-second difference here to end the first.
Good high screen by Hart.
Nembhard is watching Brunson go down low.
Smallest guy on the floor here, Coach.
He is always in the paint. He just lives in the paint. People cannot keep him out of it.
Shot clock at 2.8. Quick shot, Hart. It's a 3. And it's picked up. Nembhard out of the box from behind. Wright knocked it away.
We're going to get the foul there, either on Wright or Hart.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be on Towns.
On Nembhard.
Wow.
And that was one of those silly fouls that Towns picks up. He picks up 1 or 2 usually during the course of a game. And already 7 free throws for the Pacers in this first quarter. 10 for the Knicks. Got 8.
And this will be the first game that Indiana will have led at the end of the first quarter.
Well, in the 2 games plus this quarter now, we've had 32 ties and 36 lead changes. And the first 2 games in New York, as we mentioned earlier, decided by a total of 8 points in favor of Indiana.
Coach, to your point, it's been the Pacers who have dominated quarters 3 and 4, and the Knicks in the first 2 games, quarters 1 and 2. Home run pass here from Hart.
And Anunoby lets it go. Good if it goes. And away it goes. And we are at the end of 1. Indiana by 4. Biggest lead of this game so far. 11-point first quarter for Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. Down 2 games to none. Important game 3 with the NBA playoffs on TN.